Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're looking into the really dramatic situation at UnitedHealth Group, UNH.
Yeah, a huge name in healthcare, one you almost certainly know.
Exactly. And our goal here, our mission if you like, is to understand why its stock took such a nosedive and, what happens next.
We're using an analysis called United Health Group's Perfect Storm and Investment Outlook as our guide for this.
Okay, let's jump right in. The stock drop itself is pretty staggering.
Oh, it really is. We're talking, what, over 50% down from the 2024 highs, now hovering around $261.78.
Wow.
Yeah. And for a company that was, well, a Wall Street favorite for so long, that's unexpected, to say the least.
Definitely not typical. So the analysis calls this a perfect storm. Sounds like multiple things went wrong at once.
That's the idea. A convergence of several negative factors hitting them simultaneously.
Okay, factor one seems to be leadership, a change at the top.
Correct. The CEO, Andrew Whitty, resigned quite suddenly,
Yeah.
and the former CEO, Stephen Hemsley, is back in charge. That kind of unexpected shuffle, well, it naturally makes investors jittery, creates uncertainty.
Right, stability at the top is usually preferred. And then factor two, the financials looked shaky.
Very much so. They actually withdrew their financial guidance for 2025.
Pulled guidance. Why?
Primarily, it seems, due to rising medical costs, especially within their Medicare Advantage plans.
Ah, Medicare Advantage. That's a huge part of their business, isn't it?
It is. So when those costs spike unexpectedly, it really hits their bottom line. And it raises big questions for the market about profitability. Why are costs going up so much? That's key.
Good question. Okay, so leadership uncertainty, financial pressure. What else is in this storm? Legal issues.
Yeah, there are reports swirling about a potential Department of Justice investigation. Something about Medicare fraud
Oh, that sounds serious.
would be. Now, UNH says they haven't been formally notified, but even the mention of a DOJ probe, casts a shadow. It adds another layer of risk.
Got it. And wasn't there also a massive cyber attack?
Yes, the Change Healthcare incident back in 2024. That was huge.
How did that fit in?
Well, it caused chaos across the healthcare payment system. Huge disruptions. And beyond the immediate operational mess, it damaged trust in UNH's systems, their security. Plus, there are financial costs associated with fixing it all.
So leadership, financials, legal clouds, and cyber fallout. That really is a perfect storm.
Pretty much covers it, yeah.
With all that going on, what are the experts saying? Are they all running for the exits?
It's actually mixed. You've got Morgan Stanley, for example, cutting their price target pretty drastically, down from $563 to $374. That reflects the challenges.
Okay, so they're cautious.
Definitely. But then you still have quite a few analysts rating the stock as a buy.
Really? Even with all this?
Yeah, which suggests they believe UNH can navigate this air turbulence and recover. They see the underlying strength, perhaps.
So there's a potential upside. What's the average view look like?
Well, the average 12-month price target is sitting around $540.68.
Wow, okay. That's quite a jump from where it is now.
It is. It highlights the potential reward if they can sort things out. But it's a big if.
So for you listening, trying to figure this out as an investor, what's the takeaway? High risk, high reward.
That sums it up pretty well. It really depends on your own situation, your tolerance for risk, how long you plan to invest.
So if you're patient and can handle bumps...
For that kind of investor, this could be a value opportunity, buying a major company when it's down.
But if you're more cautious...
Then maybe waiting is smarter. Waiting for more clarity on the DOJ situation, seeing how the costs play out, understanding the full cyber attack impact.
Makes sense. It's clearly not the stable, predictable stock it maybe once seemed. Needs careful thought.
Absolutely. Much more complex now.
Okay, so to wrap up, UnitedHealth Group is definitely facing some serious headwinds. Leadership changes, money worries, legal concerns, the cyber attack aftermath. It's all led to this sharp stock drop.
But, as we saw, there's also this potential for a significant rebound, making it a really interesting, though risky, scenario.
Which leads us to a final thought for you to chew on.
Yeah, considering all these pressures hitting a giant like UNH, and the fact that even the experts are divided, it makes you wonder, doesn't it, what deeper shifts might be happening in the whole healthcare landscape that could contribute to this kind of perfect storm hitting such a major player. Something to think about.